Smoke Dragon, what you been wondering about?
Oh, the weather. Been real hot. A little concerned that here in a few days to start back up at the Fall Trap League there in Jasper.
You're doing it again.
Oh, yeah. I got a little neighborhood team thrown together here. Kind of threw it together last minute, 2 days ago.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't know how well it's going to work.
Yeah.
But
Who you got on the squad?
Well, we got old Krigo
Yeah.
for most of the season. He said he could commit for.
Okay.
We got brother Cody on the other end of the neighborhood there.
Okay.
too.
Yeah. He's an
To
old
the
dead
east
eye.
there.
Yeah.
Then we got me, neighbor Doug, and Justin Love.
Oh, hell yeah. That won't be no fun at all.
Wait, hold on. Is neighbor?
He can shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just we see him after he's had a few bush
He's got
lights.
some taxidermy on the wall. That boy can shoot. He can shoot. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I didn't know if we'd be able to talk Cody into doing it if we couldn't find somebody to stuff the pigeons he shot.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if he's got anything that he ain't killed stuck on that wall.
Stuff the pigeons.
He's got a whole wall. I like it too. I'm a big fan of taxidermy. I want one of these days. Hopefully, I'll get my garage looking like.
I'd like to get like a couple squirrels playing cards or something.
What about rabbits with no feet?
How about rabbits with like lizard feet?
Yeah,
Like some real kooky shit.
Have you ever seen the old swamp?
The doorbell and the asshole?
No, well, close, but it's the swamp monster.
Oh, yeah.
The swamp monster where they take a deer ass and they flip it upside down, and the asshole is its nose, and then it's got two eyes, and its tail looks like a big ass beard, and it's like a. Then they put like coyote teeth in it. It looks like it's swamp monster. I'll see if I can find it.
Interesting.
That's probably one of the best ones.
Like you ever see them where people do the taxidermy squirrels and they're like dressed up like little people, like splitting wood or something, like little flannel shirts?
No, what the hell was that Steve Carell movie when he had the mouse, he had all the mice taxidermied and they were like actual people that he knew in his life, but he would find dead mice. Oh, that's going to get me now.
40-year-old virgin?
No, not quite.
So the trap league, how's that work?
Well,
You show up once a week and they got 2 traps, there, and you shoot around on each, but each round there's 5 stations and you shoot 5 clays at each station. So you line up and then you shoot, everybody takes a turn. We're shooting our 5 and then you rotate one. And then everybody shoots 5 again. And so you go through a box of shells, unless you're missing, then you go through some more.
dinner for schmucks.
Do they provide?
No,
Provide the clays.
They provide the clays.
not the shells. That's why I kind of, on a monetary
That's
note,
an expensive.
Yeah, I don't know if I can afford to.
I don't know what a box
I'm
of
not
shells
good.
I
is.
looked tonight, so because I may have splurged a little.
Oh yeah, he got a new tool.
Now,
Old money bags. That's what I told him. I said, hell, if I had your money, I'd burn mine.
so I found a deal on
Unbelievable.
a no-name, it's brand new over-under unit, $319 before the.
You
Son
said
of a bitch ought
no
to be-
name.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
it's
just a knockoff.
G-Force Arms.
Oh, it's not like a Benelli or a.
No, that's what. No, this is a.
Oh, okay.
I buy cheap
Mine's
shit.
a Stoger that's made by Benelli.
Yeah, I'd like
A
a.
Stoger Condor. Is
I'd
what I
like a
have.
Stoger's. I want it side by side still to go with the rest of my cowboy guns, but
Okay. I was just going to say, you really thinking about shooting Trap League with a side-by-side?
no. I just want one.
Easy, Annie Oakley.
Katie, bar the door.
Hey, Tex, where'd you park your horse?
Yes, I
Is there any way I could shoot this trap course on my horse here once?
Excuse me, sir.
bet
Your
that-
horse wandered into the flower garden again. Could you keep that some bitch tied up out there somewhere?
Yeah, I stepped in a big pile of horse shit because Smoker's goddamn horse is on the trap pad again.
Coming back from over there in Jasper, he's got headlights on the damn horse and tail lights there, so you'll get ran over.
So
You
12
guys will do
gauge
great.
shells are running about $10 a box now, but they had them for sale at the Rural King because I went to check on. I've never ordered a gun through the RK Guns before, but nobody was carrying that particular gun in stock.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, she had to order it, huh? Because it was an online deal. You told me that.
because I'd seen a brand or something somewhere along the ways on one of these like trap shoot forums, like, hey, I'm a poor guy that wants an over under, and they're like, oh, try these. They're
Well, do you remember have you ever heard of TriStar?
Mhm.
So when TriStar came out, they came out with, like when I was duck hunting real hard, they came out with a 3.5-inch gun that was supposed to be comparable to like one of the SBEs or the original SBEs or SBE 2s. And I was really thinking about trying to pull the trigger on one of them. But then after about 6 to 8 months of their release, their reviews were terrible. So I was like, never mind. I'm not buying a
They've
TriStar.
been out for a few years now. They're made in Turkey. So, I mean, it's a Turkish-made gun. It's probably made by the people, the degens that lost their jobs at the good shotgun place, you know. But,
Yeah.
you know, for all the more I'm going to shoot it, we'll see how it goes. But at any rate, I was over there to
Oh,
see
wow. They make all kinds of stuff.
mainly shotguns. Like everything's a shotgun. It doesn't look like the AR platform is a shotgun. They got a lever action shotgun. They got all sorts of shit.
A lever
action, that'd be wild.
shotgun.
But anyway,
Yeah, they are definitely
$8.99 now. So a case of 10, it costs you $90, and you'll go.
Now,
through.
what are you shooting as far as
Shell size?
7 shots, 8? You shoot 8s. You should shoot 9s.
7.5 or
6s?
8s? I'm not pick. It's normally kind of whatever's there, and I feel like it's typically 8 shot, 7.5 or 8 shot, but just 2 3/4 12 gauge shell.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't believe up at the resort, because they got a shooting range up there.
Really?
We get the shells and clay pigeons in on freaking pallets.
Mm-hmm.
Just pallets of it.
I know a buddy of mine that works at a little facility out here west of where we're at right now that has to they go through a butt ton out there as well. Like, I'm talking boatloads, semi-loads, or like big box trucks full of both.
Now, see, back in the day, we used to shoot pigeons at my buddy's place all the time up in Brazil, just because it was a cheap day. You go out all day and you'd go buy a box of 100 rounds.
Oh my God.
And it was 15 or 20 bucks, and then everybody'd bring 2 boxes of clays, and they were normally, you could get them for $5 to $8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cheap.
I had a thrower, string pull. On
That's what I got under the
a string pull and it was at a post mount. You know, so we took like I don't even know, fence post. You could mount it on a fence post, or like a lot of guys would take a tire and pour concrete with a 4x4 in it, and then you could mount it on that. Our real good friend of ours, Mr. Zach Schmidt, would get Nick Schaefer's. Nick Schaefer's was like it had a guy for the thrower to sit on, like it was a kind of saddle horse type deal, and you just sit there and cock that bastard back and pull the string, and you could load 3 clays at once and run, you know, throw different angles and shit. And we did it all the time. Matter of fact, I did my presentation speech. Demonstration speech for speech class in high school on shooting clay pigeons. Like, I showed how to, you know, load the shotgun. Yeah, which I had a shotgun in my video and everything too, you know, and showed how to do this, and, you know, the proper person, how, you know, the thrower, what to say, how to do the thrower, you know, this and that. We used to do it all the time. It was fun.
We had a little gathering that we attended to on the Friday after Thanksgiving, where you would, you know, the theory was the ladies went and shopped and the fellas got together and drank beers and shot clays. You know, you'd make some food. You know, you had your chili soups and your different things like that, and you'd shoot a lot of clays. But I can't tell you the last time.
I did it at my bachelor party. We did it out at Clump's cabin out in Spencer County. We did the same thing. We went out there early and cooked and shot clays and played quarters. What else do we play? Knockout. And I think there's Annie Oakley. You can play. That's a game.
God, that's all we played was Annie Oakley.
Yeah, you play that, and then we got picked up on a bus and off to the races we went.
Off to Wheatland they went.
No,
so back in the day, we could have gone all day, and lots of people went, but you maybe spent $30 on two cases of clays and then your 100 rounds. But today, on sale, that would have cost you $36 for shells, and it was $15 or $16 a case of clays.
For clays.
And I still got 2 or 3 up there in the attic from Brazil.
Did you, by chance, order the Is it the Filthy Pheasant?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Well, no.
That's the name of the gun.
So it says it's
Is
a
it the
filthy pheasant, but it's a GF5.
Business class?
No, mine doesn't have any engraving. The picture didn't have any engraving or anything on it. It's just like a plain Jane.
So do you
So
have
it's
it or
that-
not have it?
No, it's
Like this one?
no. It's like it's not
It's all black,
It's all black.
but it does have gold trigger.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But yeah,
Good looking shotguns.
Well, go to Rural King's website and look it up.
yeah, it's
Oh,
just a
okay.
plain Jane ass looking nothing
Black?
fancy. Well, the stock is wood,
Wood grain.
but it's not like a nickel
Oh.
plated or
Gotcha. Okay.
like I say, it's a
Like a Browning Satori.
So you got a shoot team name?
no.
So
I
that's
mean,
the thing. You don't go as a team, do you?
Yeah, but you get
You got
team
you got,
standings and then there's individual standings.
So but like I remember the time you were trying to sell me to do it was you just if you're
You need to show up as a team.
Yeah,
but
you
if
got
for
like a
some
time
reason
slot.
You can't. Like they will let you. So if something's going on and you just can't be there when your team is, and you're the first one there, they'll let you shoot through your stations solo
Mhm.
if nobody else is there. Or if somebody else is missing a person, maybe they'll stick you with another team,
Okay.
and then they'll add your score to your team later.
No.
But it's 8 weeks. The 9th week is a makeup for anybody that missed anything through the season, and then the 10th week is the banquet.
Oh, there's a banquet.
Oh
is,
yeah,
is there a
Where's the banquet at?
not sure.
is it all roofed?
Uh-huh.
So like if it's raining, do you still shoot?
I guess we've not run into that the year I did it, because I've set a team up twice. One year I set a team up, and it was with Wally and a bunch of guys, but I ended up with the COVID real bad, and Wally was just getting out of some stuff he was doing, and I didn't want to like have that on my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got can't remember who filled in for him. Somebody jumped in my spot, and then like the 2022 or 2021, I guess I was on my brother-in-law's team because they needed a guy. And then last year I didn't do it, and this year I guess we are.
The smoke shooters.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm excited to
That'll
see
be
how
really fun.
The
So
gun
8
shoots
weeks and it starts.
Tuesday, the 3rd.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Every Tuesday night, 5:30 to whenever they're done.
Hot damn. I'm happy for you.
So do you sign up for a time slot or you just show up
You
and it's
just
first
show up.
first come?
It's like 5:45. It's first come, first serve. You sign your name on the two schedules there, and when you're called, you're called.
What do you do in the meantime when you're waiting to be called?
Sit around, shoot the shit.
They kind of have a alcohol policy there.
I've never seen it written as such. I mean, nobody's drinking beforehand. I think there's been a couple times I've seen. They've got like a little shelter house, and towards the end, if a team shoots in the beginning, they'll sit back there and shoot the breeze while everybody else is shooting maybe a beer.
Gotcha. Huh. Well, that sounds like
It sounds like a lot of fun. How much is it? Is there a fee to join?
Mm-hmm. So it's $130 for non-members. So if you're a member, it's $90, but it costs $100 to sign up for the year membership. But if I was to sign up now and I decide to get the membership, I'll spend $190,
I see.
and that $60 more gets me the rest of this year and all calendar year 2025 to access, I guess.
Use their ranges and other things out there.
so you have to sign up as a member to be able to shoot
Any other time.
of the gun club. Oh, so you can
You
come
get
out.
130. You can just show up on league night and shoot, and you don't have to be a member.
Man,
190, and you get to be a member. And so a lot of guys will do that. You'll hear others shooting. They'll take rifles or handguns and maybe shoot a little bit while they still got daylight.
I wonder what their membership base like numbers are good or.
I think they do. Okay.
I wish that men's golf league could be like that.
Yeah.
You could pay $130 and just play golf league and then go home.
Well, I did inquire. I talked to a friend of the program, Theodore Hoops, and I said, "Hey, do they do like business memberships?" And he said no.
And they said no.
Well, I just asked because I was thinking about,
Well, yeah,
if
us.
we could just because podcast business, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they'd get a lot more folks playing.
It's
if they
not-
made it a little.
It's not what they could do for us. It's what we could do for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we just got to sell them on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got to sell them on that. We'll have to have a meeting.
Well, we need to put our golf idea into
We
fruition.
really got to play with Curdy G.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Our buddy Curdy G.
Yeah.
Hey, I used your clubs that you let me
Yeah,
borrow there.
how
that
were
night.
they?
You know, they did pretty good. I think I might, if you don't mind me borrowing them for a while, I may regrip them.
They're yours.
One of them there's just one of them. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, the
now.
56, the sand wedge has a different grip because it
Well,
wasn't
there
part
was
of the
something-
original set.
It was more that it was leaving its mark on me afterwards. One of them was
Oh, it's
just
all
a little-
black and dry rotted, so your hands
It
are all
wasn't-
black and dusty.
I've had that. It wasn't that bad. It was just a little bit of something, and I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I might have to just regrip these puppies.
Did Jenna tell you about their golf trip? So Jenna and the warden and Kimberly played golf one day this week.
Jenna took Monday. She took all 3 walking carts. I was like, good
Yeah.
for you, but kiss
They
my ass.
walked 9 and Justine absolutely got roasted, sunburnt. She said, "Yeah, I totally forgot to put sunscreen on because we're not underneath the old cart, when we're driving."
Oh
from-
yeah,
from here.
they teed off. I think their tee time was 10:30. So I imagine that's right.
Brutal.
Shit time of day.
Anyway, her dad was playing out there with Wink.
Who's dad?
Justine.
Okay.
Yeah. Friend of the program, Jay Maxey.
Well,
they
we
played
ain't-
on Monday. They played Monday.
I know you say he's friend of the program, but I ain't seen any brisket in a while.
So he comes back around into their group and said, "Hey, I've lost my putter. I don't know how, but I have. And I really need that putter back. If you can find it, that'd be great." So I don't know what the hell. She hit on 4, I think it was, right side of the fairway coming up, just on the past that bunker. And she said that it makes no sense why that putter was laying where it was, but she found it in the rough. Justine did. She said that she sculled one. That's where it was. She sculled one on the backside of one green and then had to go get it and then played it back up to go up and to get up and down, and then sculled it back over to the left side of the fairway on 4 and was walking across and, there's a putter like in the rough. No way. Like
But closer to which green? 1 or 4?
4.
I bet
Probably stepped off to piss.
Might have been.
Or he
just didn't have it in his bag. That's what he's thinking. He didn't have it in his bag well enough.
took off and then
Took off to 5 fairway after their tee shot. But anyway, the lawnmower would have found it. Justine said there was just a freak coincidence that I would stumble across my dad's putter. So they get back up to the clubhouse at the end, and it was funny because she said, "Yeah, hey, Dad, was your putter a ping putter?" And he was like, "No, it wasn't a ping. It's a Odyssey or whatever, whatever kind of putter it was, blah, blah, blah." And she goes, "Oh, well, I found a ping putter, but I don't know whose it is. If it's not yours, it's kind of random that there'd be 2 putters gone, on the same course on a Monday, and okay, whatever." And he got to looking at it. He's like, "Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that is my putter. I have a ping grip on it." So he put a ping grip on a Odyssey or whatever kind of, I don't know if it was an Odyssey. It was not a ping putter, but it had a ping grip on it.
Yeah.
And that was just the whole fluke. And Justine said that he was ecstatic because he had that putter probably just as long as she's been alive.
Really?
And he's grown very fond of that putter and did not want to lose it at all. So,
They're not quite fond enough to lose it.
well, like I said, he didn't. It's just a freak accident, Dave. I mean, gosh dang, it happens all the time.
By the way, when you get those regripped, you might want to think about actually getting
Oversized.
sized for the correct grip.
Mm-hmm.
John Daly had a thing recently where he said everybody gets fitted for clubs, but nobody gets fitted for your grip.
Have you seen Bryson DeChambeau's?
It's like
His
he's
new clubs?
No, well, yeah, but have you seen his grips? Like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Like they're huge, like bigger than mine times 10.
well. And the theory of it is
And-
your hand doesn't come off in your backswing.
Right.
You don't lose that little bit. You keep the contact, and you're able to.
That's what Teddy Hoops and Derek always told me. What they told me before I had mine regripped, those gargantuous ones that I have, is that it takes your hands out of it. Like you kind of,
Well,
I don't know.
It
what
doesn't.
does.
It doesn't allow. Yeah, correct. It doesn't allow you to get handsy. And then also the other thing of it is, you don't put the Vulcan death grip on your
Right.
and that causes problems too because then you're tight. You want to be loosey goosey. But
Justine got new grips for her clubs. I need to get them put on. I got the tape and the solvent and everything. I'm going to try to do that. But she said she wants to finish this season out with her old ones.
She probably don't want to have to. I get
readjust before.
She said she wants to in the season out. Which, by the way, this winter when we get I know I talked about this whole simulator thing. Probably not going to do a simulator because I can't afford it. But maybe some sort of net or something that like maybe we could get some swings in, like in the garage.
Now, if you go piece partnered, I've been looking into it because I don't think I have enough ceiling anywhere.
I do.
I know you do. But like I found a guy that was selling a simulator setup with everything but the speed tracker or the swing tracker or whatever the hell. So there's no software, but it was the projector, the net, the pad, it was like
Whatever, yeah.
The most important part was the part he wasn't selling.
Yeah.
Well, but it was only like $400. So that got me thinking, man, you could build all that. Like you can get cheap projectors.
Mm-hmm.
So then I got looking at software and everything, and that ball tracker, swing tracker. I mean, it's kind of salty, but you can get them for like $700. I feel like a fella could probably build an okay one for $1,000.
Maybe.
So I mean, I wasn't gonna. We ain't making enough money to go in 3 ways on a $7,000 simulator. But,
No.
I mean, we could probably figure something out for a couple grand.
It would be neat, though, get a CGI fireplace over there at my house and then maybe throw some hot dogs on a hot dog roller that we may know where to find and then play
You get all that going.
golf.
Maybe seasons 3 and 4 is from Masoners Lounge.
Well, that'd be neat.
I don't know if I'm signing up for that.
Why?
I'm just saying I don't know. Never know where I may be.
You never know. Might
Never
not
know.
I mean, I don't get invited down anyways normally, so it's okay.
You have the last 2 times.
It's not a problem.
Crybaby.
Yeah, at 10 o'clock at night. Hey, what are you doing? What is
Well,
this?
that's
Because the
typically when you
times in the
answer.
past you never even showed up till 11:30 or midnight or later. Hey,
I don't.
Masoner's snoring in the lawn chair. Oh, look, here comes Casey down the driveway.
I can't help it. You don't last long.
I guess we'll just have to start showing up at the Lindemann household.
Yeah.
Always welcome up there on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Well, we'll see what happens.